This is mostly for Aaron and Jamie. It's true Battlestar about human complexities, but it also has a lot to do with binding destinies. And we see Baltar's destinies has something to do with leading the Cylons. Rosalind now is back to fulfilling the destiny with leading the humans. Then you have Chief as part of the Final Five. They obviously have some important destiny intertwined there. Starbuck, God willing, still has some destiny left in the show. And we really haven't seen where Jamie's character's destiny really lies. We assume it's somewhere intertwined in Starbuck's destiny. At least that's what we're led to believe. But whereas all the other characters have some sort of defined destiny that we're waiting to see how it fits in, we really haven't seen his develop.
President!
You're absolutely right. And that's been sort of my, I don't know, my bête noire, I suppose, with the stories. I do get in my sort of petulant moments, like everyone else has got a purpose. They're on some sort of zealous journey somewhere. And that's what the show's about. The show's really about the relationships of Cylons with humans and their sort of mutual differences about where they're headed and their debate between the two. And Lee's never really had anything to do with that. Lee exists as a character and he's fundamentally about relationships. You're right again. He's about a relationship with his dad, with Kara, with the president, with all those characters that have destinies, and he's kind of the ball in the middle that is the Mercury that rises and falls on the barometer that tells people when they're on the right track and when they're on the wrong track. And that's kind of his function within the show. He doesn't have his own particular journey. His own journey, if he has one, is about the journey of self-discovery, and it's the journey that we're all on. We're learning more about who we are and who our friends are and where we want to be and where we want to go. So in a sense, Lee's journey is much more mundane and yet much more profound in a funny way, less contrived than all these other destinies that, how many of us actually have a destiny and wake up every morning with a, really? What is it? I'm serious. Oh, bird flu. Okay. I'm sorry. I hope you mean you're going to discover a cure for bird flu. Rock on. But yeah, no, it's a very well noticed, and it's something that I've struggled with. Sometimes, you're wondering what you're really doing in the show. But I think that's what I do in the show is bounce around the characters and call a bullshitter a bullshitter is really what I do.
I just want to say really quick, I think Captain Apollo is one of the most difficult, challenging roles to play because he is that guy that's that solid center, and so often that character goes unappreciated. You always like the guy that is blowing things up or is, planning some horrible thing behind the scenes, but to play a character like Jamie's playing and do such a great job at it, and I'm not just saying this, having played that role, I have a great appreciation for what he's brought to Apollo. I think he's doing an extraordinary job, and I just wish there was some way, to put this character into those kinds of circumstances where you can really see. It's great to see once in a while in a world of flawed, imperfect people that there's truly somebody, that's really got the mettle to go the distance and pull it all together. And I think that character has that. And actors bring more than just their talent to a role. They bring their own heart, their own soul, their own spirit. And he embodies that. I mean, I say that having known him personally. He's amazing.
Very sweet. Well, if I may, Captain Apollo is what Richard did in 1977 through 79, and he really was that character. And Richard and I have had many, many chats about the opportunities that I've had within the show to do a bit of that, to put Apollo in really awkward places and to make compromising choices and to lose his moral compass. And I know that you wanted to do that back in the original, didn't you? You had that instinct that it'd be more interesting to do this with this character, and I've been fortunate that the character has been pushed into those corners a little more than Richard did, and maybe not as much as I would like. And so, I stand on the shoulders of the giant.
We have time for one more question.
Enough of that. Ask, what about Aaron?
All right.
One more question.
Okay. Couple of quickies to Richard. It's been over 4 years since I saw the Second Coming trailer, the mock trailer you made in a con in Indy. I know you technically don't own the rights to it, but will you ever release that? And to all three of you, what's your most favorite episode or scene, whether you're in it or not?
Really quick, just for that, somebody apparently filmed that Second Coming trailer at Comic-Con, and I was seeing it on YouTube. So somebody actually has it up. It's not the best copy of it, but I've been actually trying to release it, and I actually, when I talked to Universal when they did the DVD release of the original episodes, they actually talked to me about getting the rights to put the Second Coming trailer on there, but unfortunately they wouldn't pay the licensing fees and all the other stuff, so they couldn't do that. But I think in the next year or two, I'm just going to place it everywhere. The big fear is people will multiply it and sell it, you know, and which would be trademark copyright issues. But I think I'm just going to find some way to just let it out there for everybody that wants to have it. And if I put a mass release like that, then maybe people can actually end up selling it. So thank you for asking. Yeah.
I look forward to seeing it. I've never seen it.
Never seen it?
Never seen it. I'd like to see it. What was the other question? Favorite scene? Okay, I'll start. I really loved the season finale last year. I thought that was one of my favorite episodes of all time. And the scene where Hogan, Aaron, Tori, and Anders walk into an empty gym, and Hogan goes, "Whoa!"
Ladies and gentlemen, please thank our guests for coming today.
We'll be clearing the room. We'll be leaving as quickly as possible.
All right.